I'm going to try to do a voiceover on this. Somehow I managed to tape it without any sound. I'm going to do a layout in this mini happy planner for the weeks of, for this week, the 8th through the 14th. I'm using the leftovers from the Over the Rainbow kit by JandJStickerCo. I still had quite a bit left. I'm going to do a simple layout. I really like these stickers. I will probably order the mini kit. I can't even remember what I talked about the first time, but I guess we'll see how it goes. And I do have that pretty rainbow washi with stars. I liked it pretty well. So I'm just going to cover up, run it along the sides. And it's, as always, I had trouble getting the tape to peel up because I'm just not good at it. I should probably have the end of that pulled up when I start the video. Eventually, I will get better at this. I'm just learning as I go along and hope I'm not too terrible. And the pink and white sweater you see me wear all the time is just like my house sweater. I'm chilly a lot, and my studio tends to remain chillier than my house. It's a smaller, disconnected building from our house, so it, has its own heat and stuff. But little buildings are a little harder to keep warm than like your house. I'm cutting the washi with scissors because, as usual, the card that I used to normally rip the washi with was nowhere to be found. I use it and manage to move it all the time. Never quite put it back where it's supposed to. I'm just washing the other side. I really do like this washi tape. I'm not 100% sure where I got it. Trying to remember. I don't think that it came in like one of the long tubes at Michael's, but it might have. It may have been actually one of the little ones with like the unicorn washi, the Craft Mart washi. But, cutting it with scissors. I did, since my last video messed up and cut off the beginning, I am very excited to announce that for JandJStickerCo on Etsy, I am part of the PR team. I'm using her kit in this video, parts of it, what I had left from the first video. And I'm going to show you how to hole punch. I will put her link in the description. If you want to order, you can save 25% with code Vanessa25. And that's VANNESSA25. I just use a regular hole punch and line it up. It makes the holes a little looser. The pages to me are just a little bit easier to turn that way. I don't punch all of them because, it's punching a hole. I am going to check to see if they make a hole punch that has that same shape to it. I have the arc for like the big pages, but it's not as a deep of a cut as the Happy Planner punch is, and I don't actually have the Happy Planner punch. So I just ran washi down the side. I did leave the green there in the middle, and I'm putting the Over the Rainbow sticker in the corner. I just, again, really like the colors of this kit. Honestly, I haven't a single clue what I was talking about when I was filming this. I try to make sure I keep talking, but I don't know. I think it's definitely harder on voiceover than it is when I'm working, because when I'm working, I guess I can just kind of ramble, and I probably do, and I apologize if I do. I am going to use the quarter boxes. I was testing them. I kind of didn't. They were a little long if I put them under the day of the week, and I didn't like them regular, so I'm going to put them on this side up and down. I'll probably use them just to add like a decoration, and I am going to have to get a little better at making sure I stay in frame. And I did go to the doctor finally, and I did have bronchitis. Yay me. The weather here in Ohio has just been terrible. I mean, some weeks it's nice, some weeks it's bad, and I am truly sorry if you can hear my dogs. One of the neighbors must have come out of their house, or my husband must have just pulled in the driveway. He was cutting a load of wood. But I will probably use these half boxes up and down. The way I'm putting them on, I'll probably just kind of put decoration in them. Maybe like if I decide I'm going to do a YouTube video that day, I'll put a YouTube sticker in it. I will post a picture of the layout on Instagram. Of course, I forgot till after I'd already written on it. So I might do the half week spread I will show on my Instagram, which is Vanessa at Vanessa76. Same as my YouTube name. If you're interested and want to follow me there. I wish kind of that they had the dates in the Happy Planner. It's on the left page, it's down the left-hand side. I kind of wish on the right page they were down the right-hand side, just because it would balance it out more, and I'm just kind of odd like that. I am going to find me some little date covers so that, I can make it that way if I want. I love these little rainbow heart checklists, but they are a little long because this kit is for, a regular size planner, and this is the mini planner. So I am going to trim them down and still use them. Not quite sure yet what I'll mark. I'm trying to keep track of everything. I had a lot of issues with that last video. I lost part of it, like most of it. And so I've trimmed them down and I'm placing them on. And I'm kind of trimming them. Some I trimmed from the bottom. Others I trimmed from the top. That way you could see the full rainbow of colors on them. And I kind of switch back and forth. I trim Monday on the top, on the bottom. Trim Tuesday on the top, etc., etc. I did use a little bit of the deco later on. But, wow, you can't see anything I am doing. I am definitely learning a lot, and I hope that you're enjoying the mess-ups that I am making as I go along. But, nobody's perfect, and you don't try, you're never going to learn. My son is so busy trying to help me. Of course, everything he seems to want to help me with is extremely expensive. But that's just teenage boys. And he's a big computer gamer, so, he's trying to figure out ways that this is all going to work into his favor, I am sure. Because that's just what boys do. I like the way the check boxes, after I think I had to trim off 2 little hearts, and they worked out. I just think this kit is so pretty. I've got to order some mini kits. I don't have any, because sometimes I'll plan and I don't use a kit at all. I try to use, I've just kind of gotten into the kits here recently because I've seen some that I really like. I enter a lot of contests, and I had won a few that I really, really liked. So I did not use the half boxes on the weekend because I had 6 left, and there's 7 days in a week, so I will probably do something maybe a little bit different there on the side for the weekend. I don't know if I'll just leave it plain or put something in there. I know I don't think I do. I put a little decoration there. Like I said, so far I'm keeping these layouts pretty simple because I'm not sure how much writing I will have to do as I go along. Because as I'm finding out, I can decide that I want to load this video. And thankfully, my husband ran I think it's an Ethernet cord directly from the house out to my studio. Because the last video I uploaded, even at only 18 minutes, took over 28 hours. Because for some reason, the Wi-Fi just was not working. And then after it uploaded, it's like the front part was kind of pixelated for some reason. So hopefully this speeds it up considerably. Because once we got it hooked to the direct Ethernet, it was like an hour. And I think it was on... it probably took about 3 hours, and it was on 18%. But it uploaded so much faster after that, and the picture and everything was clear. I am going to go ahead and put the little check flag down in the notes section. I'll probably kind of do it for stuff that maybe I want to just kind of remind myself that, hey, next week, make sure you add this in. So I have all the check boxes on. Some started with pink, some started kind of down in the orangey yellow. And I think, let's see, what am I doing now? I'm going to use some of these. I'm not sure, are they just like your today headers? I'm kind of going to rainbow them. I'm going to put them just after the date. I'll probably start with pink because it's my favorite color and it always stands out to me because I do like pink. I mean, I think they kind of all mean the same thing, today, to do. So I'm just going to kind of go back and forth with the color. Some of them I will, excuse me, trim so that they fit correctly. The more I try to make a short video, even doing the mini happy planner, the longer it gets. I'm using a purple today here, and I am able to line things up a little better if I turn the sheets upside down for some reason. I'm not 100% sure why it's that way for me. And I know this odds and ends with the length of the Wednesday date and where my box was. It was just too long. So I'm trimming it down so, you know, not all of these are quite even, but you know that is okay. Like I said, one of the things I like about planning or scrapbooking or any other kind of crafting is there is no right and wrong way to do it. As long as you like what you're doing, then it's right. You don't have to do something like everybody else does. I like to watch the videos because a lot of times I learn a lot of new things. I may be doing something that I've done that way for 10 years, but hey, here's an easier, faster, cleaner way to do it. And, you know, that happens. And then sometimes, you know, I'll watch a video and be like, oh, wow, they're going the wrong way around there. And I always kind of wonder sometimes, like, should you say, hey, I know a little bit of a different way to do that? I know we used to go, my mom and I used to go to like a lot of classes and stuff. And my mom would, they'd be up there doing something. My mom would be like, hey, my daughter knows how to do that. It was a little embarrassing, but, you know, my mom had complete faith in me, and I appreciated that. I am working on the other side. I'm going to kind of just line those up. Again, I'm just switching back and forth between the colors. I did the to-do in pink, today in purple, odds and ends in blue, then to-do, then today. And even though there is not a box on the Saturday and Sunday, I'm still going to kind of line them up in the same area there, just because I liked the way it looked. I'm hoping that you can hear me well. I'll have to kind of rewatch this some to see how this voiceover is working out. I had a second video film, but it's kind of like a haul video, so I may just re-film it. I think it's going to be the easiest way to go there, because even watching myself do this layout, like I said, I have no idea what I was talking about when I did it, and even though I know what I was going to do, I've kind of forgotten exactly what I did. So trying to keep up and talk about it's a little bit different. So yeah, apparently I was pointing at something there. Down on the bottom in the note section, I am going to use the next week, even though it's orange, but that is okay. And I'm trimming it up to fit in there correctly the way I wanted it to. I do really like this kit. And hopefully soon I'll have some mini happy planner kits and we'll see how they work. I do have some like the happy planner stickers. And I don't know, in my personal opinion, I like the Etsy stickers better. I think it's just, I guess because the Etsy stickers, I'm ordering what I want. When I buy the happy planner stickers, you know I'm buying a book. So I'm adding some decorative, that little striped hearts, putting those in the corner. And then I had 2 of the small hearts left. So I kind of did them a little opposite almost. And then I had the watercolor dots and heart and star. I'm just kind of adding them there for decoration. Like I said, this layout is very simple. This is the second time I've used a mini happy planner. So far, I'm liking the way it's going. So that puts me up to using 3 planners. I'm using the mini happy planner here to kind of keep track of my social media scheduling, filming these videos, and which I am surprisingly really enjoying more than I thought I would. I was so nervous. So at the end of notes, I'm putting the watercolor star. And I hope everybody likes these enough to keep watching them. And I don't know if I'll, teach you anything or not. I'll try. But I like to watch other people's videos of what they do. I am going to just go ahead and add the last big watercolor striped heart right here. And I think that's about it. I don't think I write. Like I said, I kept the layout pretty simple. I need to get some date covers. I decided that the icons, none of them really matched what I wanted to use. I will keep them and store them in my kit because you never know, the colors may line up with something else. Because sometimes I do just do a layout from just kind of leftovers from kits and stuff. But again, there's still a ton of stickers left over, and I did 2 layouts. I did the full scrapbook layout and I did a mini layout, and I still have plenty of leftovers. So thank you very much for watching. I hope this was overworked out. Again, thanks, and hopefully I'll talk to you soon. Bye!